Assalamu alaikum everyone. In today's video we are going to solve exercise 4.2, which is related to partial fractions. How this exercise is different from exercise 4.1 is that in this the expressions are having repeated linear denominators. So all the denominators are still a linear expressions, but there is a repetition in the denominators. I am going to solve few questions in this video. So starting with this, what is a repeated linear fraction? So basically repeated linear fraction is this one, as you can see in the exercise, x minus 1 whole square and x minus 2. So both are linear, but x minus 2 is repeating itself. So that is what is meaning of repeated linear fractions. Let's solve question 1. So we will do the same method. We will follow the same method as we did in exercise 4.1. The only difference is when the repeated linear denominator will come twice. One time it will come with the single power, and the other time it will come with the power of 2. So I will do the same one, same thing. Multiply with the denominator, solve it according to the method. So then you need to, just the only difference is that one variable will be unknown and you are not able to find the value. So for that you will compare the coefficients of x square of both quadratic equation, and from there you will get value of the third variable. So moving on to question number 2. So if you look carefully, there are two linear expressions, but one is repeating. So same method we will follow. We will find two variables by putting the values, and the third one by comparing the coefficient of x square. Here I want to tell you that you can compare the coefficient of x and the constant also, but the comparing the coefficient of x square is more easier. So then you will just write down that the required partial fractions are this. Question number 3 is 9 by x minus 1 into x plus 2 whole square. X plus 2 whole square is the linear denominator which is repeating itself. So multiplying with the decimal, same method we are going to follow. Find b and c by putting the two values in the equation, but to find a you will solve the equation 1 and then you will compare the coefficients of x square. So then the partial fractions are as follows. So question number 4 is where the improper fraction is there. Improper fraction, I told you earlier also that when the numerator is bigger and the denominator is smaller, so then you need to divide it before solving it according to the traditional method. So solve it and split it into a mixed expression. So x plus 1 plus x square plus 1 divided by x cube minus x square. So now you will follow the same method. So x is this time the repeated linear coefficient denominator, so you will write it twice. So solve for c, b, and compare the equation to find the value of a. Same method, just the only difference is now in the answer when you will write down partial fractions are, so you will include the quotient of the division you have solved. So required partial fractions are x plus 1 minus 1 by x minus 1 by x square plus 2 by x minus 1. From where this x plus 1 is coming? This is coming from the whole part of the division which we have done in the start when we were converting improper fraction to a proper fraction. So please try out the rest of the parts. Thank you for watching. Allah Hafiz.